I hope you're doing well. This will be very simple and also just nothing new. But, yeah, I just sort of wanted to say to not be a jerk, to, try to reflect on mortality and all of the possibilities, but really admit that we're clueless in so many ways as human beings here. Even though sometimes things feel there's like the sporadic, like you just know, and then you're right in things. But like still, like we don't know what the fuck is happening, dude. Like we don't. I am clueless. Like so many things. So like, and beyond that, just given that so many parts of the world right now have people that are scared, like think about that and try to like use that to paint other things in your life and everything. Sort of take from that. It's good to try to be a voice for those that are struggling, but also in ways that are less visible, in ways that can be less, far less, um, damaging and everything sometimes, but like just remember to try to be good to those around you. Just don't be a jerk to those, for no reason. That's really what I'm trying to say. Like, where they just bring, like, don't. I know I can't convince people to just not be hateful people that feel like miserable and like to make others feel miserable with them. I will never understand that in any fucking way. And it hurts to know that that's, yeah, like, that illness and everything. Some people do choose nastiness though too. I'm sure that there are like oh there's like this brain activity, there's genetic, it's like genetic destiny, right? Sort of thing. It's like, oh, you were just gonna be a jerk. Like we knew this before you were born because, or like if there's a God. But it's like no, I'm just saying like didn't like your parents and here comes what comes out of that, and that's there from like the beginning. It's like as soon as you've got your genome and everything and every single part and everything. But I do know that there is also, sorry, I'm like going on a tangent, but yeah, sorry, but yeah, there are also those that are mindfully malicious and things like that. So like there's all sorts of sides of things. I didn't mean to get off topic, but pretty much most of you here that have you really work with empathy and everything. Yeah, just like you see what I'm saying, and I just think it's important to take care about people really struggling in different ways, but also just to like take those moments to let people know how you feel about them and everything. Just like the people that you see like regularly or like and sometimes like in all sorts of ways. It's cool stuff. But yeah, like yeah, I can't lie. I'm I'm not so scared for myself, but I feel I feel pretty sick right now. Just given it's just like how did we get here? But also, yeah, just this has been like you know all sorts of world issues, and I do try to have some self-care. So I don't know if that's the right word because I feel like that might be sort of like a modern sort of, but like I'm just saying like I do try to do things that are healthy and soothing and things like that. But yeah, I do get really whew, it's just like, but the best thing we can do in those times, well, first off, like just you have to be patient because like you will get to a time where you feel more adjusted and well fit, but like, you've got to raise your voice, and you've got to, for all innocent, good people, animals, you know, non-human animals, also, just my views, my own views, just with values, ethics, where things go, and how should things operate, and yeah, isn't that simple? You know, when you really, it's just, maybe I'm weird for having that center around things, but like, I just imagine it's like, I try to apply things in my own life how I would like them to be, obviously. So it's like I make these changes in different ways, and I'm just, you know, I mean, that's just the way I see it. With government, with everything, it's just like the whole purpose should be wellness for all. But be obviously beyond just wellness, but just like what systems work in the best ways. Oh, and it's like you come to find out that's also better for the economy in a fucking humongous way. Oh, this will save lives. Like, oh, sorry that these people aren't making a shit ton of money now, but like, you can make a shit ton of money doing other things. Be an entrepreneur. These days, you know, I'm not really trying to tell people to do that, but like, with like, start up a social media thing that's just like, you're doing content now. Think of something that you like. You know, it doesn't have to be that, but like, seriously, like, we could have things that work for, you know, and we, again, this is all combined, you know, just like this sphere that we reside upon, and all the cool creatures that I love, and yeah, it's all, you mess the wrong thing up, you get the wrong species or of this plant or animal. Maybe there is also an example. I don't think, no, that wouldn't make sense. Like fungi, like certain things. It's like it's all tied together. It's like I don't understand certain people that, like, if you're still calling climate change a hoax, it's like you smell car exhaust. Okay, there are worse exhausts too that are also like carcinogenic and like just as fucked up, just like, but like at a huge, even bigger scale. There are different things. There are different aspects to this. And if you don't think that pollution, if you don't think this coming out of this fucking smoke coming out of there, if you think there's no, how could you? Like, how is that possible to just be like, oh no, nothing happened? Or maybe some of you actually do believe and do know of the genetic issues that can happen from, you know, being in a major city with major air pollution and everything. That, like, it can fuck shit up. But no, climate change, like, things don't look so good. And I don't want to rain on anyone's parade. Just hug those you love, you know. I think, you know, well, those of us that are like my age, you know. Actually, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah. Things are in a few different ways, but if we have some major epiphany, like mass epiphany, you know, just see it all. Oh, wait, life is important. This is precious. All of this. And we could all keep going in a much more beautiful, peaceful, pleasant way. Anyway, love, I'll be on here later, love.